Okay.
Hello everybody, I'm Roman Rodriguez and we are doing chapter on propagation and reflection of light. So I'll be doing these three problems which are from this chapter. Now you all know the mirror formula. The mirror formula is 1 over F is equals to 1 over P plus 1 over Q. This is the equation for spherical mirrors that we have been using, where F is the focal length, P is the object distance and Q is the image distance. So now let's start with the first question. We write down the data first. It says here, an object is placed at a distance of 30 centimeters. So object distance P is 30 centimeters. From a concave mirror, your mirror is concave, a focal length of 5 centimeters. The concave mirror has a focal length of 5 centimeters. Now, if the object is 5 centimeters high, the height of the object is 5 centimeters. Find the position and size of the image. So you have to find the height of the image is equal to how much? Size or height of image. And the position of the image, that means Q, is equal to how much? Okay, that is the image distance or the position of the image distance. So we'll apply that formula. 1 over F is equal to 1 over P plus 1 over Q. Now, the focal length is 5. Object distance is also known to us 30. So when you shift this over here, 1 over 5 minus 1 over 30 is equal to 1 over Q. Taking 30 as your LCM, 5 will go 36 times, 30 will go to this once. So you have 6 minus 1, 5 over 30 is 1 over Q. We inverse this, so we get Q is equal to 30 over 5. So hence your image distance or the position of the image is 6 centimeters. Now you need to find the height of the image. So height of the object over height of the image is equal to the object distance P over image distance Q. Height of the object is known to us, 5 centimeters. The height of the image is equal to 5. P is also given to us, 30 over Q is 6. So you cross multiply, height of the image will give you 30, 5, 6 are 30 over 30 over 30. So it's 1 centimeter. This is the size of the image. So the size of the image we got is 1 centimeter. Just calculated this. And the position of the image is 6 centimeter. Let's go to the next question. It says here that if an object is placed at a distance of 10 centimeter from a spherical mirror, we don't know the spherical mirror, whether it is concave or convex. Its virtual image is formed at a distance of 5 centimeters. Virtual distance image is formed. Virtual image Q is equal to 5 centimeters. It's virtual. Q is negative. The mirror, find the focal length and the nature of the mirror. What is the focal length and the type of mirror? Type or nature of mirror. Okay, this is what we need to find out. Now, 1 upon F is equal to 1 upon P plus 1 upon Q. We will keep the same formula. Focal length is what we need to find out. P is 10 and Q is 5. Okay? So, since it is virtual, so we will have to take Q as negative. So 1 upon F is equal to, this positive will become 1 upon 10 minus 1 over 5. 1 upon F is equal to taking 10 as your LCM, 1 minus 2. So you have minus 1 over 10. So your focal length is equal to 10 centimeters. And since focal length is negative, that means your mirror is convex. So therefore, the nature and type of mirror, it will be convex. I hope this is clear. Let's go to the next question. Data. An object is situated at a distance of 20 centimeter. Object distance P is 20 centimeter. From a concave mirror, mirror is concave. Find the nature and position of the image. So you need to find Q and that is the image distance, and the nature and position of the image. That means what type of image will it be, a real or a virtual image. And the focal length of the mirror is given to you 15 centimeter. So using the formula 1 over f is equals to 1 over p plus 1 over q. So 1 over f is 15 is equals to object distance is 20 plus 1 over q. Let's break this over here. 1 over 15 minus 1 over 20 is equals to 1 over q. Hence you have 1 over q is equals to, taking the LCM of 15 and 20 is 60. 15 will go to 64 times. 20 will go to 63 times. So you have 1 over 60. Therefore q is equals to 60 centimeters. And it is 60 centimeter, and since it is positive, so it is a real image. Okay, a real image because q is positive. Since q is positive, if q is negative, like how we did over here, we took q as negative because the image is virtual. It's mentioned over here, virtual. So it's a real image. Positive. Here a value of q was coming in negative. We had to take it in negative because we were told that is a virtual image. I hope it is clear to you all. So in the next lesson I'll be solving the remaining problems. Hope to see you then. Take care.